Welcome back, everybody. Is artificial intelligence impacting the housing market? A listing for this Detroit home showed what the bungalow looks like now, but also shows an AI version. The viral post over on X exposes potential problems when AI is used for property listings. Our Shante Passmore started asking questions and discovered this trend is leaving realtors, buyers, and renters frustrated.
Hey there, when you drive around Dexter Linwood, you can tell that this used to be beautiful with all of the colonial and Tudor style homes. But the home in question looks nothing like the AI photos seen online. I mean, it's basically giving house fishing, and who technically owns it might surprise you.
Built in 1922, this Dexter Linwood bungalow needs some TLC. But did these photos cross the line by over-enhancing?
What's your first reaction?
It's beautiful, but it's AI.
Now, you ready to see what the home really looks like?
Uh-huh. Wow.
What do you think?
Not good. It's so misleading.
In a viral X post, this person shared her reaction of the home while looking for places to rent last fall. With more than 2 million views, the stark contrast raises ethical questions among realtors.
We can enhance rooms and colors and furniture. We shouldn't be enhancing the structure and adding things and removing things that aren't there.
It's another headache buyers don't need. So what safeguards are being implemented? The National Association of Realtors says it supports responsible AI use in real estate, while calling on Congress to create clear national standards on the use. AI is also being used for virtual staging.
I think most people, when they're looking to buy a home, they understand staging is to show what a space could look like or for inspiration. But with AI, that feels different in some ways how it's being used.
It feels deceitful at times. It feels like you don't know what to believe.
Of course, we did reach out to the buyer for a comment, and the group behind the purchase tells me the original listing always had disclosed that they were using AI photos. But at last check, when I went back to Zillow, it looks like they took down those AI photos. And technically, who owns the property is still the Detroit Land Bank Authority. For a full lowdown on why that is, just head over to clickondetroit.com. We're on the city's west side. Shante Passmore, Local 4.
Shante, thank you much. Enjoy the sunshine while it lasts. Today is dry and cool as we take a live look outside. Ashley is tracking a wet but much warmer week right around the corner.
Now, forewarned weather with ExactTrack 4D.
Holding on to bright sunshine today, which is helpful given that temperatures are slightly below average. However, we do have a warming trend this week, which also comes with rain chances. But as temperatures fall below freezing tonight and slowly will creep upward of that freezing mark, we could have just a little brief period of some freezing drizzle tomorrow morning. So a heads up, there might be a couple little isolated pockets of slick spots on the roads tomorrow, but this is not going to be a widespread event. But you want to exercise caution just to be safe. So the temperature set up for today, cooler than average conditions in the upper part of the Midwest, stretching into the northern plains and all the way into the New England region. But the rest of the country has that persistent ridge, which is keeping temperatures above normal, especially for Texas through the Gulf states. I mean, areas of Texas could see some record warmth for today. So as we zip through the timeline for today, clear skies. However, we do start to see some of those clouds building in from the south through tomorrow morning. This is important. I'm pointing this out because it could also have an impact on your viewing for the total lunar eclipse. We'll get to that in a moment. I think our best viewing will be up in the thumb region because those clouds will be going from south to north. Now, there is that chance for a little freezing drizzle close to the state line tomorrow, but it is very isolated. Otherwise, just a few scattered rain chances through the morning and then possibly again in the afternoon. But that is not going to be a widespread rain event. There will be some folks that dodge the rain tomorrow. So just letting you know that it's more of a scattered variety for tomorrow, but nonetheless, you want to make sure that you have an umbrella on hand just in case. Today's hourly forecast, we hold on to clear skies through the evening, 36 for the afternoon high. And if we can hold on to the clear skies just a little bit longer into tomorrow, because that total lunar eclipse begins at 4:35 tomorrow morning. Now that's when it starts. But as far as the totality of when we will see this total lunar eclipse, at 6:04 a.m. to 7:03 a.m. So that hour window where the moon will be in the Earth's shadow, and it gives that blood red hue to it. Now you'll want to look more at the 6 o'clock hour because 7:03 is just 2 minutes before sunrise tomorrow. So obviously it'll be a little bit brighter in the sky, but I do think there's going to be increasing cloud cover at that point. You see, we have a chance for some freezing drizzle. Otherwise, we'll have some rain chances into the afternoon. 42 for the afternoon high. Clouds and radar forecast showing multiple rounds of wet weather as we have the warmer temperatures. So by Thursday afternoon, we're looking at more widespread rain. Then we'll have a lull, and then later into Friday, we're going to have some rain chances. So hopefully we get a decent window come Friday where you can enjoy the 60s, because we do have that chance for rain later in the day, but that's the warmest day of the next 7. Your 7-day forecast, you can see that we're holding on to 40s tomorrow and Wednesday, 50s by Thursday, but even with multiple rain chances, not a big cool down. This upcoming weekend will be in the upper 50s, with Sunday being the pick day as it trends a bit drier.
This is what happens when the graphics computers take over the show and you have no control left. Well, if you're scrambling some eggs anytime soon, you might want to take a closer look at that nonstick pan. Some coatings may contain chemicals that raise concerns for you and your family and the environment. Consumer Reports reveals which pans you may want to replace with tips to find some safer options. Here's Rhonda Walker.
You should never do this to a nonstick pan, but Consumer Reports does. In addition to testing the durability of the pan, CR's experts take a look at what those coatings are made of. When it comes to nonstick cookware, a little wear and tear might be a deal breaker, says Consumer Reports.
Some nonstick coatings are made with Teflon, also known as PTFE, which is one member of a group of chemicals called PFAS. Some of these chemicals can linger for years in the body or in the environment and have been associated with a number of health concerns.
Intact pans are safer, but pans with scratched coatings and chips should be replaced, says CR. If your pans are in good condition, that means no deep scratches or chips. If your current cookware has seen better days, and if nonstick is a non-negotiable, CR says there are plenty of safer options.
You can consider cookware made with ceramic coatings. Enameled cast iron also lets you cook directly on the stovetop, go to the oven, and transfer to the table.
This top-performing ceramic-coated pan from Caraway offers impressive nonstick performance, even heating, and it's compatible with induction cooktops. For a fraction of the cost, this pan from Farberware offers even heating and a good nonstick surface for frying eggs. Just know that its handle is not as sturdy. For searing, this Tramontina enameled cast iron pan is a great option, and it's also very easy to clean. If nonstick isn't a top priority, CR says stainless steel and cast iron are also solid options that, with proper care, can last a lifetime.
Now, regardless of the coating you choose, your nonstick pan will deteriorate over time. And to prolong the life of your nonstick pans, make sure you avoid using metal utensils or harsh scouring cleaners. Detroit Lions running back David Montgomery is disputing claims he wants to leave the Motor City. Over the weekend, ESPN reported Montgomery wants to leave Detroit heading into the offseason. If Montgomery does exit, the Lions will likely be in the market for a running back. For what it's worth, though, Monty did dump cold water on that idea that he's happy in Detroit, posting the ESPN report to his X account saying, "Damn, Debo told you that?" He is currently under contract with the Lions through the 2027 season. I do want to bring in Kim and Tati from Live Nitty. I wish you could have seen their reactions during that Consumer Report story. They were both like drooling over these great pans.
The Caraway pans specifically. Specifically.
You look at your significant others that way?
No.
Yeah.
Do we? No,
Definitely not.
he's cool, but
But no.
But no.
Well, speaking of cooking,
Yep.
I am so excited for today's show because we are talking all about everyone's favorite lunch item, the sandwich. You don't need to make this one on the pan.
Good sandwich.
What's your favorite type of sandwich?
Oh, see, I'm very, very plain.
Okay.
Honestly, a good bread and like pepperoni and some cheese, that's all I need.
Something basic.
That sounds
okay.
really good.
Well, everything that we're talking about is completely out of the ordinary.
Okay.
And we're sharing the sandwich secret or special recipe of
Putting
someone
weird things
very.
on sandwiches,
It's
are you?
weird.
No,
it's weird.
we really are. Jeff Daniels just went viral for explaining his favorite sandwich. I'm just gonna say it because we're gonna try it on the show
Yeah,
today.
go for it.
It's a pita bread
Okay.
with peanut butter,
Okay.
cheddar,
Cheddar barbecue potato chips.
Yeah, and then barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Kim's trying it, not me.
Yeah, it's not
Why not?
gluten-free.
It's not gluten-free.
I tried to like find the gluten-free options, but I was like,
It's okay.
she's not even gonna eat it anyways.
I was like, I'm so glad she didn't.
Where's the protein?
I guess the peanut butter.
But then that's going to be our What's the Buzz too. We're going to discuss, do you like weird food combinations? What are they? Should we stay away from them? It's going to be fun. And she has a movie coming on. Tell them about the documentary. I'm really excited about this.
Stephen McGee, he's a Detroiter. He's lived here for the past 20 years, but he actually was born and raised in California. He moved here, became obsessed with Detroit and, you know, this new renaissance of Detroit. And so
Absolutely.
he has a whole documentary about it. We are going to sneak peek that, also let you know how you can watch this documentary, which is incredible.
Great show.
And it's beautifully shot. Wait till you
Will
see
you
it.
take some video of her trying this like in slow-mo so we can replay it everywhere?
I can do that. Done.
That's what we do.
Live the D at
Vertical
11
video.
a.m. Make it a great Monday.